Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pop Art Hunter channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a couple books from J Scott Campbell. We have The Art of J Scott Campbell, which is the Complete Covers Volume 1. So it's not really the Complete Covers if it's Volume 1. I kind of feel like that's a little bit of misadvertising there. However, we also have the Marvel Us art of J Scott Campbell. So it's Marvel stuff. So I thought I'd compare these two together. They're more comic book related. We also have some other videos on the channel with J Scott Campbell books and prints and all those sorts of things. But let's go ahead and get started with these. Alrighty, so The Art of J Scott Campbell and the Marvel Us art of J Scott Campbell. And so this one was actually put out by Brand Studio, which I don't believe Brand Studio Press is in production anymore. The reason I know that is I think I purchased a bunch of stuff on their closeout liquidation sale. And so that's maybe where I even got this book. So we're just going to flip through a couple of these. I'm not a huge Marvel fan, but I can appreciate some good artwork, and I like the style of J Scott Campbell. So we're just going to go ahead and flip through this book. It's actually not even that many pages, and considering Brand Studio is probably out of commission, I don't mind showing you most, if not all, of these pages here because there's not that many here. It's a smaller book as far as scope and quantity of prints in there. Nightcrawler? Question mark? I'm almost 100% sure it must be. He's bluish. I don't know much about the Marvel cinematic universe, but I'm guessing that's there. It's kind of a cool series. I like this kind of done on green, red, blue kind of paper, and just set as a backdrop with a sketch on it. So it provides that color pop without being fully colorized. I really like these. That's a really cool way of doing that. Really cool concept there. Because I mentioned that before with his prints that sometimes the line work, they're great and it's impressive, but until you add that full color aspect, but that's just because color pops and it looks good. And when you pass by it, you want to look at it. So these are really cool. I might have to try to find those if those exist, because I might even buy those just because I like the look of it. It's really nice. So for this Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and maybe the random. So this is Black Cat, and either Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy's blonde, Mary Jane's redhead. I'm just making things up. Oh, so this is kind of cool to see the difference between the black and white and the color. They kind of mirror each other. But see what I mean about this is just like, it's not as impressive as this, but those other pieces are really neat, being kind of on a background and having the sketch on top of it. That's really cool. I really like that. Did I mention I like that? Because if I haven't, now you know that is the thing that I like, the thing that I just described earlier. Don't think that they really need to put such big, large page numbers on these. 43. 47. Yeah. So let's see. Credits here. Yeah, okay, they give the credits. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's go ahead and look back at those. We're doing a little research here. Don't mind me. All right. So this is page. We should find out soon enough if it's page 1,031. So this will be 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, and 24. So 24, 25. Rogue, MJ, Stacy Gwen, tall, colored paper drawings. Huh. All right. So that's kind of a cool way that I can kind of look this stuff up and find out what it is and try to order it myself. I really like those. And I'm not a Marvel fan, but those... It's just a really neat art style. So also, this is the Complete Covers, Volume 1, as I mentioned, but not as much complete because it's Volume 1. So I haven't seen a Volume 2 yet, but I haven't been looking for it. A lot of times, I only get these books just because they're either on sale or it's something that, buy it when you see it sort of thing. But I'm not a fan of Marvel that much. So for me, this doesn't really do much for me. As far as having it in my collection, but I have a lot of J Scott Campbell stuff, so might as well complete the collection. I love this book already, and we're not going to go through every page of this. This is one that I want you to buy, so you can look at it. But, you have preliminary sketches, kind of how it looks in the comic. There's, more of a rough sketch, and then there's the final piece. And that's such a cool transition to show people, even if they're looking at your collection, to be like, this is what goes into creating this. And you can see there's actually a lot of the same prints that are in this other book here, but for... just a little bit more detailed because I have all this other stuff to it as far as the sample drawings. I mean, that's rough sketch. and then we get to this finalized like line drawing, and then the colored version. That's just really cool. Okay, again, we're just gonna breeze through some of the stuff. Again, I've got quite the amount of bit of books. What sentence was that? I have quite the bit of books. I have quite the amount of J Scott Campbell books, quite a bit of them. And so I'll be doing quite a few other videos about his works. T-Rex and also Wolverine. Or maybe it's not T-Rex. It looks like a T-Rex, some lady, and Wolverine. So I don't know what that is. And I don't know if they got the cool index that they had in the other version of it here. Yeah, I don't see anything on this one. Wolverine #1, it just says in the corner there. I really like the index of this book where it kind of gives you where everything is from specifically. So this is I don't know. I was going to say it's like a female version of like Captain America, but maybe that already exists in the universe. I know of Wonder Woman. Is that supposed to be Wonder Woman? I don't know, Captriness America. I don't know the lore of Marvel stuff that much. But this is Cheetah, She-Ra, something. And I know there's this new Wonder Woman movie, 1984, and it maybe has a cheetah lady in it. So maybe that's Wonder Woman. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass that by, so I can seem smarter and stuff, smarter than what I am. Got some Groot there. Maybe it's Gamora. I do know Guardians. Hey, I didn't know one thing about that. All right. Yeah, so that's a neat book too. I mean, this is something that is only in volume 1. I probably get volume 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever they have, if they're not too expensive. I'm not going to seek them out, but if they just present themselves to me, I will 100% probably most likely, maybe sort of kind of a little bit purchase them. We'll see. Apologies if you happen to hear a lawnmower, because apparently someone is mowing the entire world outside my window. However, I think these are really cool books. I am not a comic book collector. I never have been. I've never been a comic book reader. I know that I seem like the person that would probably read comic books. I've never really got into it. And it's not that I don't like comic books, because I really enjoy the art and the art style. And that's why these books are great for me. I don't have to collect the entire comic book. I can just get the cover art. And so I really like these. Marvel is also something I never really got into very huge. Even the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm still waiting to have all the movies come out so I can just binge 30 of them at one time and see everything and not have to worry about it. So I didn't get into that, but I do like, I like the characters. I like Spider-Man and Mary Jane and all those sorts of things. And I like, the style of J Scott Campbell. And so these books are a way for me to kind of dip my toe into that comic book world without, jumping and plunging in, because I really have never had much interest in swimming in those waters. What a metaphor. Anyway, so these are some cool books. Glad to have them in my collection. Make sure you check out the other videos about J Scott Campbell, whether it's my print collection, the statues, or the other books. We have everything from his time capsule to the rough stuff, sketchbooks, and things like that. So some pretty cool stuff. Thanks for watching the Pop Art Hunter channel. Please like, subscribe, comment on all those sorts of things. It helps the channel grow and thrive, and I make more videos. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.